Hello friends. Today happens to be warm and sunny. We've been out in the garden. We're kind of planning our backyard, which currently is weeds. But we are planning what we want to do. And anyway, I thought I would stop in. And this is for you, Rachel, just so you know. And I thought I would pop in and work on this page that I started. This particular challenge was called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. We're doing kind of a 80s, sorry. I'm 60. An 80s themed challenge for the month of May. And with my friends that like to do Disney. And the Planes, Trains, Automobile one is like traveling on your way to Disney World or Disneyland or whatever Disney park you go to, and or riding the train or the monorail or Autopia or whatever, things like that. So I started this one a couple of days ago, and then I've walked away from it. My original thought was that this was going to be very gray, and then you would turn the page and it would be, well, it would be the one that I already just did. Although I've decided, I think I mentioned that I like to do things in chronological order. This is chronological order. So this signature may come before the other one. I don't know. I literally don't remember how I want to do it. And I probably don't know how I want to do it until I start doing it. So but I did make this. These two are glued down and these are not. And I had a couple of thoughts. Originally, I was going to do this. So this bridge, and I just looked it up and I can't remember what it's called. Dame Point Bridge, just outside of Jacksonville, Florida. And originally I was going to do this and kind of have the car go, you know, and then I still might do that. Oh. Do I need 2 photos of the bridge? See, a huge part of me feels, no, you don't. But, yeah. So, the other thing that I already noticed was that I don't like how gray it is. See, I really thought that I would like how gray it is, and now it's like, wow, my pictures are not popping. And though I had the idea of then turning the page and have it pop, I want these pictures to pop too. So the first thing I'm probably going to do, and I'll probably cut this down a little bit, or from here, whatever, and put some yellow around it. I also thought I would share what I did here. This particular one, this one was from, well, first of all, I made this back around the winter solstice. So sometime in late December, and I did a video on that. And this. Remember this one, if you saw it, this was my disaster one, and now I'm using it. I've used it a few times. So I used this for the Walking on Sunshine one, and this for Walking on Sunshine. And this bigger circle goes here. So, and these are the little triangles. So this circle was not Tim Holtz. It was just something I have from Sizzix. The ones from Tim Holtz were just a little too small. And then these are the stacked triangles. And this is the smallest of the stacked triangles. And I did that. And then this is from Tim Holtz United States, I think. I don't think he calls it USA. I think he calls it United States die. And I think that one has been, it's in the vault. It's locked in the vault. So maybe he'll bring that back out because that would be cool. And then this arrow is from his new Vault World Travel. And it's this arrow right there. And that was my drive from North Carolina to Orlando. So right now I'm going to come up with some yellow and put it behind these two and see what I like. because I do want to do a little car, and I want to do a little path and kind of show the car driving. And let me just show you right now what I have. So this is just the very first. One thing that I learned from Corby is that, especially when you get down to the very back of the book, and you got the one page literally like this, and so this one's fine, but then when you're trying to work on this page, it's really hard. Oh, seriously, I'll show you on Corby on a later date when I go through him, but he's almost done. One more page. I stopped for a minute to do this. So this is page 1. And this, I need to put those in my Ziploc bag. I have a little baggie that I keep all the little states in. So I'm going to, in fact, I might do it right now. I'm going to put Hedwig here. And this is, I might go on our way or away we go. Oh, I have to think about that. I mean, I should start looking at what some other people have done for their, I need to poke that out. For, just before their vacation. I have used this particular die many times already. Is it here? Yes. So this one is called Vault Picture Show, and this is this one right here. And I'm going to use this one on the next page. But what I had thought I would do is put Hedwig here. I need to decide. Probably going to do this and that, so I need to put her down here. So, and I was going to do this. And I actually do have something written out where I said something like, saying goodbye to Hedwig, so I can go play with a mouse or something like that. And that might just be my title. I do like that. So I printed this out on the super cheap paper first. I'm just going to cut this out. I may have a die that I can use to cut this out with. But I'm just going to cut this out, rough cut it, to see if it fits like right here, which it does. So then I can see, because I'm going to print it out either on cardstock or I'm going to cut it out on my much better copy paper. So let's see if I have a tag this will fit on. Okay, so this one is called Gift Tags. And it is by Mr. Tim Holtz. I really obviously like him. I watched the program. It's on YouTube and it's on Hanging with Heroes. Maybe that's what they call it. It's by Hero Arts. Okay, so that's not going to fit. I don't know that this one will fit either. Let's see. No. Okay, I'm going to try another one. So this Hanging with Arts. Okay, this will fit. Do it that way, or I could do it this way and have this cover up. Hanging with Hero Arts. Anyway, it has Tim Holtz. If you go on YouTube and search Tim Holtz, and maybe even Hero Arts, you'll find it. It was just the other day. It was like maybe May 2nd, 2024. And see, and this really can go off the page there. So saying goodbye to Hedwig, because I need to go play with a mouse. Ooh, I like that. Before I do that, I want to make sure that I have plenty of room, which I do. Okay, so I like to tape my thing on, especially if I really want it to not move when it goes through the die cut machine. And I'm going to first try Candied Apple. I would like to kind of match that, and that's not really Candied Apple Red, but it's also not really aged mahogany, so I'm hoping if I do a bit of both, it will become what I want it to become. anyway, I was really enjoying this interview with Tim Holtz, how he started in the business and everything. And one of the things he said that really kind of hooked him into this was that he took a class from a woman who was more into learn how to play with your products instead of there being rules. And one of the things he even said about scrapbooking is that, there are all these rules because somebody said there was rules, but there really aren't any rules. And since I really like him, I'm gonna sort of follow his advice and just say, hey, I enjoy what I enjoy, right? And doing it the way I want to do it. So now let's try it with this. And I do enjoy this kind of a journal where it's basically one of these pages, well, this is going to be smaller. This is going to be 8 by 5, but this one is 8 by 6-ish, something like that. But the front page is 8 by 6. And when you have a spread like this, then this would be 11 because it's not, I think I like this, which is, or 12 by 12, depending on, the size. This particular spread would be 11 by 8. So that's almost a full scrapbook page. But I like the flexibility to be able to add a little book to it. Or I had so much fun doing Corby, which was sort of there was no sort of about it. It was a therapy journal. And I really enjoyed that. And what I learned about scrapbooking, as well as what I learned about getting over an unpleasant situation. Okay, so this is 6 by 8. It's actually ever so slightly less than 8 because the older books were ever so slightly smaller. So let's see, I'm going to do this here so I can put that higher. And I'll put this here. And then that's going to go there. All right. Okay, well, I am happy with how this turned out. Here is going to be Stormtroopers because we're at Hollywood Studios, and that's what they had back then. And this is, I should put the year on here, shouldn't I? The date. So I will add that. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.